Good morning, afternoon or evening. This is a Japan review kind of video for when Japan has just released a few hours ago, and this is the full release, so you can now buy Japan and play it in game normally. So let's get on to the first unit. The first unit that Japan gets in IR1, and the only unit from the barracks that is replacing the normal trench mortar for IR1, is the light trench mortar. This unit does 70 damage, has a speed of 45, and has the same armor as a normal mortar. It takes one population, so it's much easier to spam, and let's see them in action. They also have a much faster firing rate than the normal mortar, with an 8 seconds and a 15-second reload time on the normal mortar. Here you can see a few of them firing, with very similar playstyle, except these guys can be a little bit more aggressive and try dodge shots, which I did not do very well here. Next, on to the next unit. The next unique unit Japan gets is from the airfield for IR1, the Fuga. It's the only unit from the airfield it gets that is for IR1. It is a balloon that does 800 damage, is very slow, but when it hits its target it can one-shot most things in the game. As you can see, it stores up like the Asian mechanic for units in the barracks, and you can have up to 3 ready at a time. Here you can see I'm going to attack this tower with some. As you can see, 1 is enough to take out an entire machine gun tower, and 2 direct hits can easily take out an airfield. These guys aren't too expensive, 400 food and 100 wood. On to the next unit. In IR2, the next units that Japan gets for itself from the airfield is the Bomber G4M, which is a replacement for the normal bomber, and here you can see it assisting some other units on the sea. It has a torpedo attack, which has 3 torpedoes. As you can see, it drops the torpedoes here, drops all 3 at once, and turns around to its target. It also has a Secure Blossom, which can be recruited from the airfield in IR2, and it's a self-explosive aircraft that will crash into its enemy doing 600 damage. They can have 1 stored up at a time, and every 80 seconds you can use it. Here is the next unit for Japan, the jet fighter J8M1, which is a replacement for the IR2 jet fighter. As you can see, it is a very small looking unit, and it can only stay in the air for 40 seconds, which is a very short amount of time. It also requires 3 arsenals and a university, which makes this unit very fragile to use. And now the units that Japan has been hyped up the most for, the sea units in IR2. As you can see, the first one you get is the Sentoku. It's a submarine with 3 Secure Blossom MXY7s on board that it can use while moving around. It also uses torpedoes and can submerge. The most wanted unit in Japan for IR2 is the Yamato Battleship. It has 4 massive turrets with 3 barrels each, and 6 AA guns at the end, and also fires torpedoes. This thing has a very long unit stat card because of the amount of guns on the board. It also has self-regeneration abilities, similar to those of the French aircraft carrier. As you can see here, it's firing the torpedoes and defending itself with its cannons. As you can see, submarines are pretty much indestructible to these units because they cannot attack them with submarines or anything. Here you can see the Secure Blossoms being used as well. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope this helped you buy, or not to buy, Japan. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.